All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're talking about something that's absolutely critical to your home's health, but it's something you probably never even see. We're talking about waterproofing. So let's kick things off with a question for you. What's the one silent threat that every single home, yeah, including yours, is up against day in and day out? You guessed it, it's water. And look, it doesn't matter if you live in a tiny bungalow or a giant skyscraper, every single building is in this constant fight against water damage. It's this universal threat that, honestly, doesn't care how big or small your home is. So let's start by digging into this hidden vulnerability. We're going to really try to understand the persistent risk that water intrusion poses to all of our homes. And of course, for every threat, there's got to be a defense, right? That brings us to the waterproofing shield. Think of this as your home's essential #1 defense against moisture. Okay, so what is waterproofing really? Well, when you boil it all down, it's actually a pretty simple idea. It's just the process of creating a barrier that stops water from seeping into all the different parts of your house. That's it. So where does this barrier need to go? I mean, think about it. You've got the obvious spots, right? Your roofs and terraces that are constantly getting hammered by rain. But it goes way beyond that. We're talking about your walls, your basement that's sitting in damp soil, and even inside your house, like in your bathrooms and on your balconies. It's needed almost everywhere. All right, so we get what it is and where it's needed. But how does this barrier actually work? Well, it's not some kind of magic trick. It's a really smart two-step process designed for total protection. And here they are, the 2 core functions. Step 1, you seal up all the possible entry points. Step 2, you create a completely watertight layer over the surface. Simple, right? Seal, then cover. Let's break down what that really means. Yeah, this really shows you that 1-2 punch we're talking about. See on the left, sealing entry points? That's like the detail work. We're talking about getting into those tiny, microscopic pores in concrete, filling in little cracks, sealing up the joints where your walls meet the floor. It stops moisture right where it tries to get in. But then, look at the right, creating a watertight layer. That's the big picture defense. It's a continuous, unbroken membrane or coating, basically a final, impenetrable shield. So here's a great way to think about it. Just picture a seamless, super high-tech raincoat, but for your entire house. It's this perfect outer shell that just makes sure everything underneath stays bone dry. Simple, but so effective. Okay, this brings us to what's probably the most important part, the real payoff. Why should you care about this protective shield? What does it actually mean for you, for your wallet, and for your family? Oh, the benefits are huge. I mean, you're literally protecting the skeleton of your home, the concrete, the steel, the wood. That's what keeps it strong and durable for years and years. Plus, you're stopping all that stuff nobody wants to deal with, right? Dampness, nasty mold, peeling paint, rot, you name it. And all of that comes together to protect your biggest investment, your property value. And, even more importantly, the health of your family. But let's flip that coin for a second. What happens when you don't have that protection? This chart lays it out perfectly. The biggest risks you're running are, #1, major structural damage. #2, serious health hazards. We're talking mold. And #3, a massive hit to your property's value. I mean, those are the stakes we're playing with here. So you can see why we really need to think about this differently. Waterproofing isn't just about, oh, let me stop that little leak. No. It's a proactive strategy. It's about the total preservation of what is likely your biggest asset. And I love this quote because it just nails the concept. It says it creates a protective, moisture-proof shell. That word is shell. That's everything. It's not just a patch here or there. A shell is a complete, all-encompassing defense. It protects the stuff you see every day, and more importantly, all the hidden, supercritical parts of your home you don't see. So that really brings us to the final thought I want to leave you with. Look, the question isn't if your home needs this shield against water. It absolutely does. The real question is, how strong is your shield right now? So ask yourself, is your home's shield ready?